9 sunspots and 10 solar flares. 9 sunspots and 10 solar flares. Oh, yeah, baby. It's like the sun is pumping this energy straight into my veins. So watch out. I may say some crazy shit. Speaking of crazy shit, tonight's spacewalk is canceled as Russia and U.S. space agencies are working to diagnose a leak from Soyuz capsule attached to the Earth side of the International Space Station. It's believed to be a cooling substance. So it's probably going to be harder for them to stay cool. And this is pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's weird to watch coolant react at 100,000 miles an hour, 50,000 miles an hour, however fast it's going. Oh, wow. So watch the little thingies fly by over here. That one. Boo! Did you see that? Outer space. It's crazy. Yo, I don't want to get cocky and shit, but I do a really good job, and a lot of times I talk about shit that nobody really seems to be talking about. Anywho, not many people. November 19th, I was like, I would guess there will be a cash flow issues for the next 3 to 6 weeks, and the cycle of Elon Musk selling Tesla stock to keep paying for Twitter's Murphy's Law findings will continue. And then like December 13th, I was like, Elon probably doesn't have a lot of liquidity right now, you know? Anywho, Elon, in 2013 was like, hey, forgot to say one last thing. Just as my money was the first into Tesla, it will be the last out. Except for the $4 billion he took out in April when he was going to buy Twitter. And then today it was announced that he sold 3.5 billion more shares of Twitter. So like I've been saying, it's partially the reason that Twitter goes down is that Elon has been selling shares. And, it's fallen from $404 a share to now like what, $157 a share at like 52-week lows. So the fact that he's selling his shares at 52-week lows is kind of a bad sign, man, And yesterday he told the Federal Reserve not to hike rates, but the Federal Reserve did not listen to him. Anywho, and the thing is, if you read this really wonky thread by Energy Credit One, talking about all the loans he took out to buy Twitter at $44 billion, when he bought the loan, because a lot of it is unsecured floating interest rates, that like he would have to pay $1.2 billion a year just on the loan of interest. And now that interest rates have gone up since April, he now has to pay $1.7 billion a year in interest. And on top of that, you got to remember that he admitted to the company at the time in April was only worth $29 billion, but he overpaid for it by like $15 or $16 billion. And remember, stock markets have crashed since then. And that out of 12 years, Twitter's only been profitable for 2 of them, which is crazy. Anywho, Elon is definitely an interesting character. I had a run-in with him in person once in my life. We could talk about that some other time. Yeah, I was pretty sure that, 10 days ago when I warned about the storms that would be coming, that we would see some crazy weather this December. And that has been true. Oh, yeah, there was a 6.3 earthquake in Alaska today. Forgot to mention that earlier today. Pretty nasty, damaging, deadly situation happened in New Orleans today. And tornadoes popped up in multiple states. And today's tornado was very reminiscent of the tornado that hit in March. So I'm sure I could put together some planetary connection if I have time. Maybe I'll try and do that. And my gut instinct said that somewhere, possibly 6 to 9 months from now, we could see another one of these. Another track, either up or down. So I'm just throwing that out there now. I got a weird feeling that I'm going to be losing my mind over the next week or two, but in a really good way. That'll be highly entertaining. My birthday's coming up in a couple days. And what a crazy year it's been. So if you want to hang with me, I super appreciate that. But if anytime you decide I'm not your cup of tea, that's cool. I support you in your future endeavors and wish you nothing but love and happiness. And a reminder, I am doing a end of the year THORnews fundraiser. If you would like to contribute, that would be awesome. Super thanks to Cody and everybody in Astro Fight Club. But you can make a contribution to PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, Patron. If you want to say thanks for the whole year, thanks for the 10 years, or happy birthday gift, or Christmas, or whatever, or just send me thoughts and prayers and love, or if you see me, give me a hug in person. You guys are great, and I appreciate you so much. Oh man, so yeah, dude, like 9 sunspots and 10 solar flares. That is some impressive action and activity. And think, we're just getting into, solar cycle 25, which is expected to peak in about 3 years. So how strong will the sun get? Probably pretty dang strong. This has been my guess for quite a few years now, and I'm definitely sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the sun is so cool. I'm grateful to God, Jesus Christ, and the sun. Some people be like, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, it's a free country. I can do whatever the hell I want. Asterisk within the law. You know what I'm saying? And, the planets are super cool too. Oh yeah, so Jupiter is leaving Pisces on my birthday and going into Aries on the 20th. So definitely expect some type of personality shift out of me. As a Sagittarius. You'll probably feel it in different ways. We are 1 week away from winter. It's my birthday on the 19th, and it's Space Force's birthday on the 20th, and then it's winter on the 21st, and then Christmas is 10 days away, or Christmas Eve, and then Christmas. I'm so excited about all the things. And technically, my 3-week vacation from my day job has unofficially started today. I got to go into the office on Friday for a couple hours, but after that, I'm kind of off until the 7th of January, which means I'm going to give you a bunch of love and attention. Okay, great. Or I may just drop off the grid and go on vacation. Who knows what'll happen? Somewhere in between. Planetary Defense Commander never rests, so I probably won't take very long vacation. Probably need to be a day or two. Or maybe just mental. Crazy days indeed. I do believe I gave a 10-day warning on the storm and then talked about it almost every single day leading up to it. Multiple times, so hopefully everybody was prepared. But obviously there were free people who got caught off guard or probably couldn't afford to take proper defensive measures. All right, this is the point where I'm going to have a personal gripe. All right, like I've said pretty much the whole time, whether or not you took the vaccine or didn't take that vaccine, that was your personal choice, and that everybody should try to stay cool and work to get through the damn pandemic. It didn't turn out like that. People fought about it the whole time. But what the really weird trend I've seen lately is, like, as soon as it's announced that someone dies, you have like all these people on Twitter being like, the vaccine killed him, man. You should have taken the vaccine. And that happened today there was some dancer named Twitch, 40-year-old. He died. And then so on all the things where they were announcing that he had passed away, you had like all these comments of people saying just another person killed by the vaccine. It turns out he committed suicide. And I'm sure some people are like, oh, well, the vaccine drove him to suicide. I'm just saying, I don't know, man. Like, at this point, whether someone did take it or didn't take it, like, yelling at everybody about the vaccine, with either way, whatever political side you're on, is just dumb, and it is making life less fun for everybody. You know? Anyhow, you don't have to agree with that, and what I say may upset you. But it is my opinion, and it's from the heart, and like I said, you try to make the best of whatever situation, and everybody gets to make their own choices. And so 10 days for Christmas, the people who are going out of their way to be an asshole halfway through Mars retrograde, or a little over, like, man, you ain't helping nobody, and you're not making life more fun. I guess you have a shit sandwich, and you're trying to hand everybody a shit sandwich. Going, eat it. I have to eat it. You eat it too. I'm saying, hell no. I had fajitas tonight. They were good. And a blue margarita. I bought my mom and my stepdad dinner. I've done that several times in the last week. It's a good feeling. What was I talking about? Let's get excited about the fusion. Now, also, around my birthday, my haters try to do what they can to be assholes and ruin my birthday, which is really hard to do as long as I'm alive, because then I just celebrate and thank God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit that I made it through all the shit. What a weird year. All right, everybody stay cool. Fusion in your face. There's so much to talk about. Anyway, me popping out those 1 or 2 minute videos was so much fun. Maybe I should do that again sometime. Have a great night. Talk to you soon.